The one thing that I love that she's bringing to her sport, more people want to watch. Don't get it twisted. Don't get fucked up. Caitlin Clark is the reason why a lot of great things is going to happen for the WNBA.
Angel Reese appeared to come at LeBron James off the court after he gave a subtle shout-out to Caitlin Clark. It seems she took offense to the league's biggest star showing love to a true generational talent with deep range. In the middle of all the noise, respect somehow got twisted into disloyalty, prompting a reaction that felt like getting caught unfollowing an ex at the worst possible moment. What followed looks like a mix of bitterness, box score obsession, and the kind of petty drama usually reserved for high school group chats.
There's not that many people that can relate to everything that she's been through. There's not that many folks that know what it's like to be in her shoes, but someone that does is LeBron James, right? And here is what he told Esquire when he was asked about Caitlin Clark. He said, "I have a great deal of respect for her because I know exactly what it means to be drafted, to be the face of a franchise, and also get the scrutiny from a lot of people that don't believe you're ready for the next."
LeBron James, America's go-to sports prophet and occasional Instagram philosopher, once again handed out his royal seal of approval. This time, it went to Caitlin Clark, the Iowa-bred sharpshooter who's been treating the WNBA like her own long-range shooting drill. That endorsement sent shockwaves through the league, and let's just say not everyone in Chicago Sky Blue was happy about it. Once the king spoke, the reaction around the court quickly turned into chaos.
I don't really get too starstruck from people, and that was like a moment that I was like, I knew I was going to meet him when I was coming to the game, and that's like one of my idols. Like, LeBron is the GOAT to me, so I don't know, it was just like a crazy moment where I got to meet him in the back.
Now, let's unpack this slow-moving train wreck with the level of sarcasm it truly deserves. LeBron, coming off yet another brief Lakers playoff appearance, decided it was time to publicly endorse the future of women's basketball. Sounds harmless enough, until that glowing Instagram praise for Caitlin Clark dropped. At that point, it stopped being a compliment and started feeling like a public coronation, one that many interpreted as a not-so-subtle message to Angel Reese. This is the rookie getting the crown.
But LeBron James said, triple-double, basically. But I'm going to post it so you can see it. So here you go. LeBron James says, "Triple dub, CC, great way to kick off the season." Clapping hands. That's what he said. That's what he tweeted. Congratulate someone on a triple dub. And this is the type of response the Crash Out Angel congregation is giving you today. They have lost it. I mean, if you need to go check some people into mental hospitals, a lot of people should get Baker acted right about now because they've all lost their minds.
The timing couldn't have been better. Just as Caitlin Clark racks up a triple-double against none other than the Chicago Sky, Angel Reese's team, Angel's own night was less magical, going 5, 4, 11, and probably leaving her to wonder if the rim had a personal grudge. Meanwhile, Clark was out there doing everything short of selling popcorn while torching Chicago's defense. And LeBron? He was in full-on cheerleader mode, tossing digital confetti like a proud dad at a spelling bee, seemingly forgetting Angel even existed. Which, honestly, might explain why Reese is now throwing more shade than a total solar eclipse.
LeBron James, triple-double CC, great way to kick off the season. Isn't LeBron my GOAT, but she didn't even catch exactly what Angel did last night and got killed for. I don't know what this exactly means. But by the way, this guy's actual content on the Chicago Sky, actual content in the Sky, is actually pretty good. I've watched a couple of his videos. It's actually pretty good. I can't lie. Like, I genuinely can't lie. But speak of Angel 2, LeBron triple-double, a real one. Thoughts on the Knicks? And straight away, you're seeing LeBron James. I'm 100% pulling away.
Angel Reese hasn't exactly had the smoothest start in the WNBA. She arrived with a TikTok army, a huge brand, and more nil deals than actual court time. Fans expected fireworks. What they got instead were fire drills, endless frustration, and a shooting percentage that makes you wonder if the basketball gods are holding a grudge. Her rookie season has felt less queen of the court and more wrestling with air, as if the rim personally hates her. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark is gliding across the floor like it's prom night, draining deep threes like she owns the arena. To make matters worse, Reese even got disrespected on the court. Kelsey Plum, yes, that Kelsey Plum, dropped 28 points and hit Angel with the dreaded, too small gesture after a layup. In WNBA speak, that's code for, go back to the gym and rethink your life choices.
So, LeBron James is under attack himself now because he decided to shout out Caitlin Clark for her performance. There he is right here, triple dub CC. Great way to kick off the season. Oh, that was the wrong thing to do because the Angel Reese fans decided to come after LeBron.
At this point, even Angel Reese's reflection is probably whispering, maybe stick to pickleball, girl. And the fans? The Twitter, X, timeline erupted with memes the second LeBron's post went live. LeBron elevates Caitlin Clark like Simba on Pride Rock. And Angel's reaction? Cue the Jordan crying meme. WNBA drama suddenly hit harder than a Game of Thrones plot twist, with the internet having more fun than it did when Elon tried to cage fight Zuckerberg. So, what does Angel do? She fires back the only way a modern athlete can: passive-aggressive posts, eye-roll emojis, and media day side eyes sharp enough to slice a basketball in half. Because in the court of public opinion, she's now the villain of the Caitlin Clark cinematic universe. LeBron's endorsement didn't just choose a favorite, it handed Clark the Infinity Gauntlet.
The game off in the first few minutes, Angel Reese had played 8 minutes, 0 points, 7 rebounds. Not to mention she was 0 for 5 on layups. And with about 2 minutes left in this game, Chicago is getting completely blown out by New York, and Angel Reese has played the most minutes of any starter at 27. She is 0 for 8 on shot attempts. She has 2 points and 12 rebounds. So do you think the rumors are true that people just do not like to watch Angel Reese because they don't like her, or is it because she's not very good?
But here's the kicker. Clark didn't even ask for any of this. She's over there thanking LeBron like a grateful scholarship recipient. Oh my gosh, he's the GOAT. I grew up watching him. Meanwhile, Angel is probably replaying that same clip on loop like it's a hostage tape. And to make things worse, Clark's team didn't just beat the Sky, they embarrassed them. 93-58. That's not a basketball score. That's a did anyone bother showing up? Score. Reese's team didn't just lose, they got dunked on, stepped over, memed into oblivion, and asked to pay for parking while doing it. And it's not just that Reese is playing poorly, she's struggling loudly. Every missed layup comes with a side of TikTok shade and a sprinkle of Twitter chaos. If this were any other rookie, we'd call it growing pains. But Angel Reese didn't enter the league quietly. She came in with a crown emoji and a chip on her shoulder the size of a small SUV, declaring herself a generational talent and marketing herself as the face of the league. And now, she's shooting like a sleep-deprived intern in a YMCA league.
Caitlin Clark did talk about some basketball in a sense during her time interview, and part of that was LeBron James. LeBron has come to Clark's defense on many occasions. LeBron, you know, the phrase is game recognizes game or real recognizes real. He has come out since she was in college, really, and supported her and talked about how she's the truth. He also said, you know, that the women of the WNBA, the reason for the changes they got, I think this was when the charter flight thing came out, was because
Caitlin Clark, on the other hand, is casually dropping NBA 2K level stats while getting a virtual chest bump from LeBron. She's not trying to start drama, she's just playing basketball unbothered and letting her performance do the talking. And that, of course, drives anyone playing the villain crazy. What do you do when your rival won't even give you a scrap of conflict? Clark's reaction to LeBron's shout-out was basically, wow, thanks, King. That's super sweet. No subtext, no clapback, just Iowa nice and a crossover that sent half the Sky bench into therapy. Meanwhile, Reese is spiraling with missed shots and why didn't you post me? Energy. It's the WNBA equivalent of that friend group where one person suddenly becomes the center of attention at brunch and another storms off to the bathroom pretending to have a stomach ache.
LeBron never messaged me like directly, but it's been cool to like just see his support of myself and the W overall. Like you can tell he really watches and turns it on, and yeah, like he's been a kind of a big fan of myself from college and now in the W. So, I mean, he's the greatest basketball player of all time. So I think that's pretty.
Caitlin Clark is quietly dominating, racking up stats, landing LeBron's digital approval and redefining rookie expectations, while Angel Reese struggles with missed shots, texts, and the pressure of hype. Clark stays unbothered, letting her game do the talking, while Reese navigates a whirlwind of internet memes, social media shade, and public scrutiny. The result? A cultural showdown. Grit versus grace, attitude versus poise, with LeBron unintentionally lighting the fuse. Reese has the talent, platform, and fire to turn this into a redemption story, or a headline-generating disaster. Either way, we're all watching, popcorn in hand.